measurements and bits and pieces in the conservatory and listen to the wind and the rain, and I thought it sounded absolutely fantastic, so it's one of the reasons why I ended up going for this house. I'm going to do a few triggers for you today, hopefully some that are pretty tingly, and I have full 360-degree movement around you as well, so there's no static or fixed position. If I want to, I can go for a little wander around and around over this side. Back around to where we started. It's going to be a learning process because we are surrounded by a magnitude of cables, but any rain or wind or birds that you can hear, I'm going to just play through it and hopefully make a pretty enjoyable ASMR tingle fest for you guys this afternoon. So just sit back, relax and get comfortable, and we'll start to make some interesting sounds. And yes, cuddy sounds will be coming up shortly. I'm also thinking sunny days will sound very, very good if you come into this conservatory with me. Maybe even some really nice sounding evenings, maybe. It depends on what the weather brings. If you guys want to hear how windy it is outside, though, it's pretty out there. There we go. But open both of the little windows in the conservatory so you can hear a bit of a blustery gale. Now I've also filmed quite a lot of rain in here, staring at one of the windows, which will be another video that will go out as is, with just the rain for anybody who wants to enjoy that. Maybe looped a couple of times to give about 3 hours worth of rain and just enjoyable sound. But also we'll end up doing a trigger fest on that as well, with layered sounds, which obviously will be something to look forward to as well. You guys are going to have to tell me whether or not this sounds good and what sounds good, but another thing I've noticed since coming back to ASMR is a lot of content seems to be very treble high. The low end doesn't seem to be done very well, so I'm going to equalise a lot of my content to make sure it sounds a bit more rich. I think it's to do with recording these microphones so low, but I digress. The good thing is that this conservatory has a lot of stuff to make noise ASMR of nature. Can you see though? This cloud just here. I know I'm slightly bright right now, but that will probably end up changing slowly but surely because there's a very dark cloud coming towards us. I guess you could say this is a preemptively overexposed video. Well, not overexposed, it's not blown out or anything. We can adjust and change things as we go. I have the ability to also do this to change the colours a little bit if we want to. And a lot of people actually like the sound of that kind of running along wire noise, so maybe lucky enough to do a little bit more of that for you later on. It is a nice conservatory though. It's just right in size for a little table to have my dinner on, because I don't have a separate lounge and dining room, so it's a bit blustery though, but I don't think it's too bad. You can just about see the slightly out of focus trees and leaves and things blustering away. But I think the wind adds a certain quality to the video, so that's why we're leaving it in. Not to mention the fact that the rain video that's also coming very soon is not as blustery. But whilst I was filming that, I did have to leave the house to make sure it was perfectly quiet for quite some time. So I took Doug for a walk, but obviously, it being a raining video, it was raining. So, not only should you think about that video in an ASMR point of view, but also think about the fact that I was out in the rain for all that time. Cowering under a tree, trying not to get too wet. My travels recently, moving over to Bristol, I managed to find a few things that sound nice, but not necessarily are interesting, I guess. This, for example, is a beautiful pink umbrella that I got from a shop called Poundland. Oh, listen to the rumble of this plane. It sounds very close, doesn't it? It must be going to Bristol Airport. It's just going for a wander. You guys might not agree with me, but I find it more irritating when there's a jump in a video and you cut things out like plane and stuff. If there's like a massive car or a big loud person going, then obviously that needs to be cut out. But things like planes and stuff, the rumble of that, even lorries going past and things, you know, that noise. I want to keep those things in. I also can't wait to get my 3DO microphone, guys. For anybody who is confused slightly, it's not just the basic one, it's the really high-end one that they do. It has completely different microphones in it and it sounds amazing. If you want to hear how it sounds, go watch a video by Heather Feather, because it's the same microphone that she uses in her latest videos. also very good to see her putting people in their place on the ASMR subreddit, because my god, there's a lot of people out there that really feel like they are owed this free content. ASMR artists aren't people, guys. They are just these inanimate objects that make sounds for your pleasure. some mouth sounds and some cutlery sounds. It's been a while, so it's actually the first time I've tried to do this since being in Bristol. Maybe the air will be different in here. We won't be able to get as much decent sound out of it. Let's try that, shall we? I feel like evening videos will be quite good. Maybe even if it's dry and calm, we can do some outside ones. I did buy the windy earmuffs for the 3DO with the intention to take it for a wander, but I digress. For the second time in one video. Beard sounds are a favourite amongst the viewers. Let's get some of those in there for you as well. The wind's back down to a blustery blue again. Shall we open the windows and see how it sounds? I love how the creak only happens on the way out and not in. Maybe I need to find myself some kind of anti-creaking window spray or something. Can you see how quickly we are losing light though? That's because the rain is coming. I think I can just hear a tiny little bit coming in. inside the middle of the microphone space there should be a dead zone. So it should sound much more 3D than normal. Still need the 3DO for some really interesting projects that I'm planning, but for now, this will be perfect. And as I said before, we're going to combine microphones as well to make some really nice layered sounds as well. Means I need to buy some more hardware to do so, but you know what? It's becoming almost like a habit now, isn't it? Making content that I am happy with is expensive. But that's okay, as long as you guys are watching. The adverts are playing, it kind of pays for itself, this hobby. And I get to carry on working and working and working and finding the optimum quality setup. And then one day go to America and work with other weather. If I'm lucky. Please note, I haven't actually ever spoken to her at all, so the chances of that happening are very slim. It's a pipe dream, but hey, if I can get into work with the ASMRCast, I can do anything, right? You can do anything you set your mind to. That's why the t-shirts that I sell say accept no limitations, right? I hope you accept none either. Is there a break in the cloud? Is it the video getting lighter? Or... No, I don't think so. Oh no, yes, it might be getting a little darker. Until you can't see a thing. There's a dog in the background. He's the local dog who enjoys reminding everybody that he's here. And also telling everybody when there's somebody near. Both things. But it seems like the rain has stopped for now. The darkness has receded slightly. And it may be I think I can hear somebody just having a bit of a wander outside. If I need to turns out it was leaves in the gutters making a splash. So I literally had to clean the gutters to make this video for you guys, if you can believe it. There's a nice gentle breeze coming through the windows now as well, because they're on either side of the conservatory. They just let a gentle gust through. Whoever thought up the design for this is very clever. No, it's a wonderful house, and I hope to make many, many ASMR memories here. All I need to do is get the damn internet fixed and we'll be laughing. The rain, she comes and goes. The clouds aren't particularly spotty, but there seems to be a little bit sort of a couple of breaks and stuff. Just getting awfully dark now, though. Once again, we are wandering and descending into the depths of darkness. Descending into the depths of darkness. Here's a game for you. See if you can tell me which way that plane was going. From the right here to the left, or from the left here to the right. It's harder to surprise you in a three-dimensional setting. You can hear me walking around the back, can't you? Walking around the back of your brain to the other side, and walking back over again. Oh yes, it's getting dark now. We are well on our way to the evening. Not even sure we're going to get a sunset at this rate, although there are some reasonably nice colours going out from behind. You can just about see a hue. The sun is saying its final farewell. And this video is almost through. But not quite. Just to give you guys a chance to get really comfortable, close your eyes. If you're in bed, stretch all the way out. If you're on a sofa, put your feet up and relax. If you're in a computer ASMR setup where I can wander and move, and you can hear me wander and move, more importantly. So if I decide to wander around here, then you can hear me moving around at the back of your head and eventually to your ear. I could even try to throw you off, throw my voice in different directions, and hope you think I sound different. I wonder how loud that's going to come out on the recording. I hope you've enjoyed this foray into ASMR, everybody. I want to make sure the ASMR I am working on with you is of a caliber that I can be proud of. I feel like this is one of those moments where I can solidly think to myself, the wait was worth it, and the experience that you guys are going to get now, with the advantage of all this space to work in, means that my ASMR will be better for it. At least I hope, anyway. Thank you very much for watching today's video, everybody. The breeze is saying its final goodbyes, and I will sign off with some final cutty sounds. So if you're not asleep yet, and just on the verge of drifting off, now's your chance to fall asleep. Take care, everyone. Sweet